So we've seen what actions are. Let's now discuss filters. Filters give you the ability to change data during the code execution. The difference between actions and filters is that in actions, as we saw, we can run whatever PHP functions we like. We can change global variables, we can echo something, any sort of script we would like to run. In filters, however, you get an input, you modify it, you return it, and that's it. You're not allowed to change any global variables or to echo anything, or in other words, your functions should not have any side effects. It should be a pure functions. Just get an input and return an output. So let's start coding now and you will see what I mean. So WordPress actually recommends using filters in any place in your theme where you use some text, like here for example. So what we would like to do and what filters allow us to do is to allow other developers to modify this string if they need it without actually getting into your code. So to do that, like the do action function, this one is called apply filters, and it gets also the filter name, which should be prefixed, so theme name, and let's call it no posts text, and the second argument is the thing that we would like to filter. So right now this function will just output this function. It will output no posts match your criteria. So let's actually type any text here in order to get this text, and let's now add a filter. So in functions, we create a new function, no posts text. Of course in real life you should prefix your functions, and then it will receive the actual text, which is this one by default. And what you can do is you can modify this text and then return a new one. So what you can do is return text and just append to it some. And now let's add filter, same like add action. Takes the filter name, which we called theme name no posts text, and the function name, the function which we will use to filter, and it also takes the priority and the accepted arguments like the actions. So let's see what would happen now. So it looks like we've done something wrong. Alright, okay, now we don't need to escape HTML and echo. The apply filters is a function, so it accepts an argument, not an echoed string, right? So just echo here and pass the text. So, missed an underscore. So now it should work. The original one and then the appended text. But in this sort of situation we probably have to return a new text completely. We don't need to modify it. So you can simply just do something like this, no posts, and it will work fine. However, you should let other developers that will use these filters know that you need the filtered result to be also escaped and translated. So it's the responsibility for the other developer to actually add this call and then add the text domain for his theme, which will be a child theme. We'll get into this in a moment. So this will probably be called like something and then dash child. It should be another text domain other than your theme's text domain. So this will also work, however, it will be escaped and translated properly. So whenever you use filters and you intend your theme to be used by other developers, just let them know in the documentation, the proper way to use your filters. Alright. So similar to actions, filters also, WordPress also includes some filters that will filter things in the WordPress core. So let's, for example, filter the post title. So let's create a function called filter title, and this one will receive the title and return a filtered one. So let's do filtered and then the title and add filter, and this filter is called the title and the function is filter title. So let's see, let's go back to the index, and as you can see we have filtered and then the post title. I just want to do something real quick here. Let's remove this background in order to see better. Yeah, that's much better. So I think that's it for filters for now. So just one more thing, let's filter reference. And like the actions, we have the list of all the filters that you can use with WordPress. Pretty much anything you want to filter, you will find a filter for it here. Just Google it and you'll probably find something.